someone who donated an unusual. I can't remember who it was, but he donated, and if you get the most things right, if you tweet over at teamfortress.tv, you get the prediction scores right, you get some sort of unusual hat. Slin, say you were entering that contest. What would be your score right now, just before we start?
I'll do it if you do it. I got AG winning this one 5-3.
Tryhard's 5-4.
Ooh. Alright, the 5-4. Okay, well, we're live now in this first map, Gully Wash. Both teams running quick fix once again. Checking out Tryhard. Look like they're rolling out towards their own side. Blaze gonna get a head start there and jump up towards that top left. KBK comes along with them. The Slins are pretty aggressive for AG. Boink's gonna go down early. Meanwhile, Kapow searching for damage, and Squitter getting caught out by Clockwork. Kapow trying to chase that one down, doesn't quite get it to go. Hero getting a good pick onto Indust, and looks like Tryhards are gonna get this first hit. A lot of players go down, AG gonna get fully wiped, and KBK stays up, so... for my prediction.
Well, it's okay, right? Like, you don't have to be right at the start. You can be right in the next never. That could be a great thing. But Tryhard's picking that one up. Massive advantage here for them as well. Would not be surprised to see them pushing aggressively as soon as they pick up the set point. Getting a scout onto that, sticking some forward stickies up, making sure no one is actually going to come out of that one. And Boink is actually going to be running that pyro. Maybe this is the way of AG to hold off quick fix versus no quick fix. Have to wait and see how that pyro is going to work out. We haven't seen it yet today, so it might be it's going to be an interesting thing nonetheless. KBK actually drops to a sticky trap, so everything just goes out the window. And I was just saying, that is like his third drop or something already. Like this LAN, I've been seeing him drop multiple times already throughout throughout the event, but he's not been doing a fantastic job.
He's gonna try and get
so
into last and make it happen, but Boink's able to reflect that one back. The rest of them trying to make their way in the yard, and Boomer's doing a decent job of holding that one off. Oh no, Blaze and Hero going down. Last point. It looks like Tryhards will be able to secure a second point after all. This combo for Tryhards are completely zoned out of second.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job here. That's good, Slin. I like the way they're playing. In all honesty, though, they still have quite a big of a window. They're probably going to push very aggressive here.
Yeah, actually, Randall's already in on the combo. And that's going to get KBK down as Kapow comes in for that finisher, and Dust drops his quick fix to the Clockwork Blaze combo. A bit of a weird exchange happening. There's Squitter in trouble. He goes down to Clockwork's body shot. Only a member alive for AG. He's trying to make a play on mid, jumping towards the soldier. Really not finding much there, and he runs out of rocket. Try gotta pick up that kill, and Tryhard is able to hold onto mid just a little bit longer.
I guess the answer to our question whether or not Clockwork's going to snipe or scout, I mean, that's been answered right here. The first chance he gets, he's going to pick up that rifle. That he's probably going to do that for the next hour, depending on how long this game actually takes. Like, he's just going to be rocking that. He does it fantastically. He did it before. We've all seen it. He's going to keep that up and see if he can get Tryhards that victory. Clear second point here. No contestant whatsoever. I think they could have. I think AG could have done something there. Decided not to. They were out of position. So a wise decision from them coming out. By all means, 90% now on both of these medics. As Indust hits it first. Not going to matter all that much though. Both teams have quick fix. How are they going to fight this out?
Yeah, eyes are on Clockwork here, looking for an angle lower, not really going to the balcony now. Instead, the Heavy's going to do a decent job of scamming him out there. Look beside Sweater's pipes. So Clockwork now rotates to the third choice, door number 3. And really not finding much. Once again, headshot onto Boink, and the finisher, nice rocket from Blade. That's going to turn okay. Again, they didn't pick a Heavy or a medic, so they need to find something else here. Maybe the Demo Man. More spam coming in from Tryhards, trying to get quick fix force from Inda.
And it looks like both teams, they're just so cautious, and in honesty, who can blame him? Lose and you're out. That's it. You've been here for 4 hours, go away. Like, you're done. You don't have to do anything anymore. You cannot lose this. That's basically what I'm saying, and we'll have to wait and see exactly how the Tryhards and AG are going to play this one out. As I said, they're looking very cautiously. They don't want to lose players. Every single round counts, especially against teams this close matched up against each other. See Clockwork making his way towards that riverside. Can he hit the shot? He sees, but he does not hit the shot just yet. It looks like the Tryhards, they're really waiting for something to happen before they're actually going to push it.
Turns the pick onto Hero in the lower. And Boink tries to go out that right side. Boomer with the trap takes him down and takes down Rando in the river as well. So now Tryhards with a decent chance to push. Nice headshot coming in from Clockwork, putting Sweater down pretty low health, and wow, the Heavy's going to go down as well. So it looks like Tryhards are making their way in. Quick fixes are off. And KBK goes down to Sweater top right. They're trying to pressure the Boomer in with the stickies, and yeah, tryhards finally turning this round 1-0.
1-0 at the moment for the tryhards. They're going to make their way towards the second point with a victory already on their hands. It's just 1 out of 5 they need to pick up, though. First mid obviously went the tryhards' way. Let's see if AG can turn this one around, or if they're going to lose momentum off the bat again, like they did against HRG. That's not going to be on their recipe. Let's see if they can make their way through. Right-hand side rollout coming out for the tryhards. Do get the damage done, but it looks like the aggression, first of all, is going to come out of AG's hands. Can they get the picks? Or are the tryhards just going to sit in their corner, pick one up each? You can see, like, this sniper-heavy rollout, which it's not really the standard in North America, but it's something I'm not surprised by. That's probably why I didn't call it out at the start, but I've seen this so many times. You just sit there and you wait for the enemy team to do something. And AG, they're really the kind of guys, we saw that against HRG, they don't really sit. They just kind of go. And they try and make things work that way around. And you saw very clearly the strategy that the tryhards did on that middle works unbelievably well against what AG usually does.
Yeah, AG had good presence at the start, especially that slow heavy, but Clockwork and the rest of his team were able to come in and finish that up. And now Hero on heavy in the main. Trying to get a pick, not really, but he's at least preventing AG from doing anything about second point. Second point goes down for the tryhards now, and they're going to rotate up towards the top left. That quick fix sticky jump. Looks like Try is going to be leading that way down that left side.
No, wait. Let's see. The tryhards, it looks like, let's see. Is everyone there? Is the heavy there as well? I'm kind of confused. I can't see the heavy at the moment. He's sitting into lobby side. Looks like the tryhards doing this thing. They've done this multiple times already, where they kind of sit on one side and leave the heavy on the other side. It's just kind of been a general trend, which they've been doing against Mix-Up as well. Wait and see how that one works out for them at the moment. Kapow sitting onto those top-end pipes. Not going to get hit by Clockwork anytime soon, but Clockwork, he can hit anything, that's for sure. The question is he going to find someone? Or is he just going to wait?
Well, again, it's their game to lose. They're up 1-0. You know, they have all day, and I mean, they're not going to fucking bust here, but well, it looks like they're sacrificing the roamer in. That's Blaze trying to make it work. Maybe create an opening with Clockwork sniping, and yeah, that's good to force the quick fix in. So now tryhards just pulling back, allowing themselves to recuperate, and then maybe just get back in there with the quick fix.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. That's exactly their game plan. This Clockwork does get taken down. They're going to wait for Blaze, but this thing, Blaze is only now spawning, and there's already 50% of the quick fix. That thing built so unbelievably fast that you kind of cannot afford to lose Clockwork there. One roamer and then pushing with the quick fix. That's okay. If you lose one extra, you can see Blaze is only now coming in. There's already 90% on the AG Uber. They're going to have it no problem whatsoever. That force kind of was in vain.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, forcing quick fix, it builds up so quickly. 32 seconds on a crit streak if you build it fast enough, but on a quick fix, you don't need to build it at all. It just kind of auto build. So you get it pretty dang fast. And obviously, tryhards were not able to find an opening to get in. So that Clockwork now looking from that lower end. Again, you're looking for a demo man or a heavy. If you don't get one of the 3 classes down, it's still to get in an even 6-on-5. See Clockwork getting spammed out from the balcony there, and it's just life is difficult for him right now.
Well, in honesty, AG, they've seen it. They know what's up, right? They've seen that game against Mix-Up. They know how good the guy is. They're going to spam everything they can. Obviously, they've seen tryhards on this map already. They were watching. They were like, well, this is how we're probably going to do it. You see Boink, he takes out Clockwork again. At some point, more than just Clockwork is going to go down here for the tryhards. And that's kind of what AG is banking on at the moment. With Clockwork down, they are sniffing about a little bit. They're seeing if they can make something happen. You know what? That's when Blaze pulls the trigger. He gets the kill onto Boink. That is a 6 versus 5 right now with 12 seconds on the board for Boink. Let's see if the tryhards try and make a play in that time.
Again, not enough though. If you take down a heavy, a demo, or a medic, you still can't push your grenade. Still, Clockwork can look for an angle. The heavy on heavy battle, it hit the water. Well, that's what the area is called. There's no water down there, but Kapow takes on here. Allows AG to continue holding on to this. Gotta be careful. Clockwork, he's down to 25. Nice job of spamming him out by Boink. But AG, even with that man advantage, they're just having a hard time getting out. Here's Lando now in the lobby. Gonna force that quick fix exchange out there. And Clockwork gets a good headshot onto Squitter, forcing him back. But really nothing coming of this exchange here. Boink now out of the top right takes down Boomer. That's gonna be good. As without a demo man, it's gonna be difficult. But Blaze turns the pick onto Boink in the upper. Squid taking down a hero. Still 4-on-4. Can anyone get any advantage here?
Oh god, they're going to run into it's that soldier. Look at that. Try gets the kill into Squid immediately. He's going to try and turn it around to Sweater. He's still alive on the top hand side. 50 HP. Here comes his buddy Blaze. He's going to try and do the damage. Sweater's not really hitting anything at this moment in time. Not able to help his buddy out. We can see it's a 1-for-1 exchange. Once again, Rando going down. Try is down. Obviously with Sweater's now spawning. It is a 5 versus 5, but with Boyd going down, this might be a little bit of a window for the tryhards as their quick fix is just about to hit.
Well, again, you need to get one of those picks. They're going to go for it anyways, though. Clockwork taking down Kapow and giving tryhards a 3-man advantage. That might be good enough. Respawner's up soon for AG. Can they hold it off? No. Tryhards in. And they're going to make it 2-0. But
well, your prediction is they aren't down to drain, that's for sure. It's the 5-3 to AG at this moment in time is quite a long way off. Tryhards getting that 2-0 lead, no problem whatsoever. And it's been very clear rounds as well. Make your way on towards the opponent's last and work from there. You can see the sniper heavy going to come out once again. AG is going to counter it by themselves though. Doing the exact same thing. Only this time around, you can see both of these teams, they're kind of just sitting there. No one is really doing anything. That's how this tactic works. You kind of just sit and let the other team go. But if no one actually goes, that's the way it works. Indust only on 20 HP. Walks into a sticky. Indust, what are you doing? Just take stickies left and right and he just goes down. Now it's quick fix versus no quick fix, and I think we can all imagine how that one is going to go, regardless of the player advantage, regardless of the position, regardless of the color. Quick fix versus no quick fix is a no-brainer.
Hero on point, going huge here, getting a 3K. He just sits there, and there's really no way that Kapow can snipe him from behind the point. He was able to get 3 kills that way. He's creeping up on Kapow, and Boomer finishes off that kill. And tryhards come out on top on this mid. They're just going to continue rolling the way towards second point. Without their players, they're not going to be able to defend second at all. Actually, you see KBK and Boomer already making their way in towards that lower lobby with the heavy. And Dust doesn't have a quick fix to respond to that. Quick fix is popped now for KBK. Hero picks up a kill on the random, but good focus fire from AG takes down the heavy. Now the soldier bombing in towards second. That's going to be Boink. He's trying his best and does take down Clockwork, but he's going to fall soon after with the help of Switter, and AG will be able to hold on to the second point just a bit longer. KBK is going to back himself up and Dust getting this quick pick. They could try and get in here now. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're leading it. That's actually a quick
I actually thought KBK was going to go. He goes down to the second sticky though, but that first sticky was almost a land there from Sweater. And I think this is kind of what AG needs. Let's be completely honest. It looked a little bit uninspiring, but now with that crit screen kill onto KBK, the Boink plays that we've been seeing throughout the entire map already. He's been the guy making plays. Maybe now AG can actually recuperate onto that one. See if they can make stuff happen. Players are going down. And AG finally manages to make something happen here against the force of the tryhards. Clockwork still sniping though. Indust really pissing his pants at the moment as his buddy Squid has already gone down, but with Clockwork's body dropping on the floor, AG is going to be perfectly fine now. 95% on towards that crit streak. And here we're going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Can they get the hits? Can they get the point?
This is AG's real first chance to try and bring this match for that. Kapow on the flank with his sniper, and Dust has his quick fix to remove it. Meanwhile, the combo for tryhards is up on the high ground. Gonna make it difficult for AG to do anything, but here, quick fixes pop against the crit streak. Gets a kill on Blaze with a pipe. But here come the soldiers now for tryhards. Good frags, try chasing down the sniper on the flank. Gonna take down Kapow, Scout, and Demo on mid for AG, so they're completely out of there. And Boink is the only player still in for AG up on the high ground. Soldier to chase him down. Try is getting a lot of kills here. This is pretty good for him. Tryhards making their way towards him.
Yeah, tryhards definitely turning this one around. Got a good exchange, even though crit streak is good against the quick fix. If you play it out the way the tryhards did, it's obviously very good. Running that against the crit streak regardless, and look at that, the quick fix almost already built. And they're going to make their way towards this choke point. Probably going to go big door. There you go, as they switch that one up. Going to try and put the pressure down there. And it looks like AG, they're running for their lives. They're going to be up there barely in time. They do get the damage done with the quick fix being popped off. That all gets nullified. Yes, it is 75% onto Indus, but it's a 6 versus 4 now in favor of the tryhards. I don't understand why they're not going just all the way in. The tryhards kind of just need to go, and it takes them a while, but they are going to go through this choke on site now. They put the damage down, but it's a little too late as the crit stick is now flying across the map. Nothing just going to get hit yet, but Sweater picks up the kill on the try. Blaze has gone down as well. With the soldiers of the tryhards dead, this is something the AG boys are going to want to play with.
Yeah, AG just continued this advantage now with the numbers. There's no soldiers up for tryhards to do anything, and Squid picks up a kill onto Clockwork underneath. Hero's in trouble as well, 9 health. Squid picks up that one as well. AG doing a great job of turning this one back with that crit screen. And even though KPK has the quick fix, They can't do anything about it. They just don't have the numbers here to contest. Now Soldiers in for AG on towards second point. Blaze and Blaze and Boomer are able to take him down. And AG are dangerously close to getting this crit streak pledge, and Sweater should be taking it any moment now.
I guess a back and forth in game like this makes sense if you run quick fix versus crit streak, right? Anytime anyone has an advantage, you grab a point, and then when the other team gets an advantage, you kind of just push it back, right? That's kind of the way it seems to work at the moment. And Clockwork, once again, got to be the guy to look at. We know Indust is running this at the moment. We know AG, in theory, has an advantage, but look at that. Blaze is sitting on top there. He knows what's happening. He knows he needs to be the guy to force the crit streak out, or better yet, get that medic kill on the board.
I'm watching Clockwork, who might get a clutch headshot as AG are coming in with this crit streak. Gotta be careful about that. They're spamming him out really well though. And looks like the tryhards are gonna be safe for the time being. Try jumps in towards the choke and takes down Boink. Cow falls soon after. Hero in on that. Now AG are in a bad situation. Backing up here. Chris Krieg is popped. Sweater with the stickies back in. Takes down Try, but he can't find KBK. Scout is in on him. Soldier coming in to finish that one off. And that's going to be Blaze and Hero cleaning up frags. KBK didn't even have to use his quick fix there. Rando, the only one alive. Going to jump on mid. Find the medic, but no. Blaze picks up that kill. And Tryhards are turning some back. This has been a back and forth round pledge, but Tryhards really coming out on top. It's not so black and white when it comes to quick fix versus the crit screen.
Yeah, that's definitely true. During the analysis of the first game, actually, Blank said very clearly, I do not think the Medigun gets enough appreciation in that regard, as we said that the quick fix force comes off right there, well played by Boink. But this is why, when you have an Uber charge, you can walk through sticky traps, you can make a choke point your own, regardless of what happens. And both the crit screen and the quick fix cannot do that, and it forces people to go into places where they really do not want to go. And you can see that even though the Tryhards had the advantage, even though they were in perfect shape to make this happen, if you walk towards a choke point, you're gonna get spammed, and there's nothing that prevents you from that apart from the Uber charge.
Well, Blaze in on the medic KBK, but sorry, Indust, but he's got that quick fix going, and you can't kill him when he's got it. So Random's gonna pick up that kill, and Boomer goes down soon after. So looks like AG here looking pretty now, getting back ahead. And like I said, it's been back and forth. Goes for a bomb on second, almost gets KBK down. 30 health there, but still, Indust in some trouble. Hero comes in to try and get that kill. And yes, with Clock able to finish that one out, Twig gonna force that quick fix from KBK on the other end.
Oh, don't chase! AG, don't chase! No, why did... Oh, I don't know, this could go really wrong or really right. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. It looks like AG actually making it work. They walked in towards that side, like Boomer was one of the guys alive. He really had no sticky traps or anything whatsoever. And AG was managing to make it work because of that. Very well played. The coordination was perfect as AG just walked their way into there. And Apocalypse was happening, ladies and gentlemen. They picked that one up. Right now, they're making their way maybe towards that 2-1 scoreline, which they're so much looking for.
Yeah, and with Indust on crit streak here, it's actually kind of dangerous for tryhards. KBK, even if he's on quick fix, won't get it up in time, and even if he does get it, it's not going to be good enough. So we'll see how this works out as Boink bombs in towards last, doesn't get it to go. Rando, though, picks up a kill on the blade. 5 on 5 still, and Sweater with the pipes down underneath, making down Clockwork. Great job there. So it's 5 on 4, and AG trying to work this advantage. They're dangerously close to crit streak anyways, though, as Kapow goes down on that flank, and we should be seeing this crit streak come in soon, and I'm not quite sure what the tryhards can do about it.
Well, there's nothing they can do about it, but the question is, there's going to be sticky somewhere. They need to identify where, first of all. The second of all, need to push really fast on towards the other side. Let's see, Crit Streak gets popped off. Suicide comes in from Blaze, very well played, just making sure they waste time. But if that's going to be it, they might be alright, but the tryhards, only 65% at the moment on their charge. And really, AG, I think they could have committed to that one. I'm a little bit confused as to why they didn't. They're usually so aggressive. They decided to drop back out of this one. Maybe they didn't have an accurate call to exactly what KBK has. It's right now 95%. Regular Uber charge, they're going to try and make their way through. Try goes down, not going to matter all that much, as the rest of the tryhards are going to make their way through. And they should be picking up the second point. There's one scout on the flank though. Clockwork is going to have to try and beat that guy out, and he wins the duel against Kapow. Well played. Now they're going to try and grab that second point.
Meanwhile, on the other end, Blaze was spawn camping and goes down Clockwork, or sorry, not the Clockwork, to Squitter. And it's really weird what's going on right now. The tryhards have used their Uber on the second point, and now this quick fix is coming, or the quick screen is coming back in for tryhards. Oh my gosh, great pipe from Sweater to take him down. AG now want to push this straight to last 6 on 5.
They can, but they need to break. Like, they need to break somewhere. Either of the 3 entrances, they need to get a pick, and it looks like Squid is the guy that gets taken down on towards the top left-hand side. Now, Boing doesn't manage to get anything done yet either. It really seems like AG, they're usually very aggressive as a unit, and right now they're more aggressive, like, one after the other, and they seem a little bit uncoordinated. If they get on par, I think they can get stuff happening, but if they don't get it on par, the tryhards are going to have a lot of chances of picking up this game.
Quick streak popped off. Rando takes down Try. They're looking for something else to get. The Uber is coming in now for the tryhards. Good flashing from KBK here to stop anyone from dying. But the soldiers collapsing in from AG. They're not getting it to work though. Boink goes down to Clockwork. And with KBK down, looks pretty bad for the tryhards to try and hold on to this. AG with the heals coming back from behind to take down Indus. Sneaky little move from him.
Yeah, it's
3 on 3. AG trying to get into last. Can they do it? Blaze spamming the lower. He gets taken down by Sweater, and AG are trying to get in on this Kapow.
We got it! Yes! Victory for AG as they pick that round up. It was a clutch coming out for Hero actually to take that Indus, but in the end it wasn't enough. 3 versus 3 ended up going into the AG. And Apocalypse Gaming finally picks up their first round here onto Gollywash in his lower bracket. First round, technically, between AG and the tryhards. Now, next middle, you can see double scout coming out for the tryhards. It's sniper heavy. Again, the sniper heavy needs to wait for the picks. The other team needs to make something happen. It looks like the tryhards, they're going to stack this point. This is a very good counter to what they're doing. It looks like AG, Boink and Sweater are way too aggressive for what this tactic is supposed to do. And it looks like, yes, they get some picks at the end. It might just be too late.
Not enough time for that quick fix, and here it comes now. They're using it on the Squidder's getting so many tags, or at least so much damage at the choke. It's gonna force the combo out for tryhards. That's what we were talking about earlier. The heavy is a good counter to the quick fix. And yeah, maybe Boink dies early, maybe he's just distracting, but it's totally working out for them because Kapow and Squid, in the end, are able to come back through and really do the job. So now AG have mid. Again, even quick fixes Clockwork on Sniper to take down Squid at the choke. But,
I think the most important thing is that Kapow needs to win the duo against Clockwork. I think that's the most important thing right now for Apocalypse Gaming, is he needs to win that duo. He needs to take his nemesis Clockwork out of the game and just make things a lot easier. It looks like quick fix time right now through this choke inside. I don't really like what tryhards is doing here. Again, it's a choke side. Like, it's not very easy to just randomly push through or take the fight to them, and there you go, they're just gonna die. Boomer was not there whatsoever. Look at that, he's actually sitting all the way back into lobby from second to last. I have no idea what he was doing over there. Looks like his entire team just ended up going down, basically. Boomer does get a pick onto Rando right there. Full damage. Indus has gone down. It looks
really
like so
big pick
far
there by Blade. Was above the choke and was able to just drop down and take down Indus. So right at the end there, I mean, just take the medic down. And that's a key pick for tryhards. They're able to get themselves out of this situation. It looking pretty bad for them, but now the tryhards are just coming back into it, out of the big door, in towards mid, and that was tough to miss there because he's actually just hiding really sneaky. Kurt caught that on camera. But really nicely played by tryhards. KBK is going to have it here, and maybe they can take it back to the AG.
Tryhards definitely coming out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, the scoreline is 2-1 at the moment in favor of the boys in red. Tryhards, they have a slight advantage here as well. Gonna be looking to put the pressure down. Here we go. As AG jumps away. I like the coordination onto that one. Indus getting the hell out of there. That quick was already forced off. Now the counterplay comes in. They got the advantage. Blaze is already down. Now Hero drop point goes down. They're not gonna care. They need to walk through that choke. There you go. Very well played. Focus the element down. And it is just completely tearing up. Very well played by Squid and Kapow. The aggression from those two was unbelievably and well coordinated as well. As they run back to capture off this point, the rest of the team with quick fix still intact, making their way towards second. Turnaround once again in favor of the Apocalypse Gaming team. Yeah. Let's see if they can make this one happen all the way to last.
Yeah, really great play by Boink. I mean, tryhards would have been fine, but Boink came actually with a great play from behind, and that really just sandwiched the enemy team, made the play for them. Now looks like AG are making their way through. Fixes pop in the lobby. Try is down there. Clockwork on Sniper, able to headshot Indus and take him down, denying that quick fix. Here comes the rest of AG trying to finish through with the play, but tryhards have so much momentum going for them now with the heavy out as well. Sweater in trouble. He's going to go down to Clockwork, and that's a wipe from AG. Tryhards holding on the last. Great play there from Clockwork.
I was very scared for the tryhards there. They ran double sniper with Hero and with Clockwork, but in the end they got the shot. They switched faster than the speed of light, and as soon as they were back on scout heavy, holding that was no problem whatsoever. And with the recap on towards the second point, things might have turned once again. It's both of these medics, they do have equal Ubers. The question is, which Ubers do they have? Indos is running Kritzkrieg, and it looks like the quick fix is still in the hands of KBK.
Yeah, Tryhard's trying to get into mid. Boomer picks up a kill on the Boink. Sweater, you see him on the ground just spamming stickies at everybody in the world. Blaze getting a kill on the Squid and getting another one on the Kapow. No Scuds alive for AEG. They're down 3. KBK and the rest of the combo are coming into mid. KBK's having a hard time getting up there actually, but doesn't matter. AG have been wiped, and Tryhard should get this cap down. It's been back and forth. Clockwork actually going for the spawn camp. Out of trouble. Down to 120, trying to jump for the choke towards the mech even. Quick pop.
Yeah, well, okay, good force right there. Very well played there. I think it was Boink who ended up jumping into that one. He got the force out. And really, 90 seconds ago, the Tryhards got completely wiped. And now, into the future, AG is getting completely wiped. I have no idea what to predict about this game anymore. Blaze trying to jump in, get some stuff done. He gets shot down. I don't really understand why he did that. I think they could have just pushed as a 6 and be perfectly fine. Looks like right now with KBK going now. Boink has had a fantastic LAN, let's be honest. They're in the loser bracket, but he's been fantastic. Point now pressure on to last as Clockwork has made his way through. He's not going to be able to cap that one off though. It's a 4 versus 4. Sweater under a lot of pressure. Scouts rushing in. Sweater got to win the duel. There you go. Well played on towards that pipe. Gets the kill onto Hero. And AG, they have a window to work with here. 80% Kritzkrieg is onto Indust. Let's see if he can manage to find his team in order to build this one up, because right now he's completely alone. There we go. Finds that link onto Sweater. Let's see if they can make this one happen. 95% on towards the Kritzkrieg. But Clockwork, he is a scary man.
He takes down Sweater with a great headshot. Trying on the point with the shotgun on the path. And AG are down 2 players here. They have this Kritzkrieg. They're going to use it in the lobby. Throwing one rocket in there to take down Boomer. They're looking for more frags. Can they get anything? The point's still going to go captured by Tryhards. Great job there. And now it's going to be a 5-on-5. Who's going to come out on top? Boink from the high ground. Looking angle to get in there. Rando from the main spamming in. And Tryhards, again, they're going to have this quick fix. So that's going to give them an edge getting in there.
Boink is such a mean bastard, like, there's really no other way to say. He just is. There, he finds one again. Oh my god, he's winning both of these duels with the soldiers. Boink! Oh my god, this is a massacre! As Boomer, really the last man standing, trying to make something happen. But Boink was the guy to make that one happen, jumping across, kills left and right, hitting every single rocket that he sees in honesty, and the Tryhard suddenly getting completely mauled out of that one with Boomer the last man standing. I have a feeling though AG is probably going to have this one turn around on them, because that's how it's been so far.
Boink getting more frags, taking Blaze down on the point, and Tryhard are going to have a run for the money. They're going to try and contest the middle. Boomer is already zoned out of the choke, and they're just playing off of Clockwork sniping on the big door. Soldier in on him, they're kind of Rando to take him down. And Tryhards are down 2 players, and Dust has the quick face. Here they through the choke, streaming their way through, making sure there's no traps there, but there's really nothing that the Tryhards can do to stop this. They're sticking up their lobby because they know that this second point's going to go down in favor of AG. And this is still anybody's game. AG have the chance to tie it up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been turned around more times than some weird turning around analogy that I can't think of right now, but AG so far, they're not looking too bad, that's for sure. It's 1-2 at the moment, the scoreline. Obviously still in favor of the Tryhards, but the quick fixes are ready. People are flying in towards this point. The heavy duel gets won by Blaze though. And I think that might actually be the one to decide this fight all on its own, as it looks like there are players dying, and AG, they're doing surprisingly well. If Sweater can clean this one up, he comes from the water. As Sweater comes in on the back, he can do the damage. Can he take it up? Yes, he can, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. As the skill stick comes out for Boink, Sweater picks up the double, and Apocalypse Gaming turns it around and puts the 2 on the board.
Oh my goodness, we have a match. My prediction's still okay, thank God. Sweater, 3 dominations on the scoreboard. Incredible plays from him thus far, especially with the Kritzkrieg coming in from Indus. Let's check him out on this next mid. He's on the big door, throwing stickies towards the top right choke. I'm not sure that's the right direction, but Boink's going to go to join him. Meanwhile, the Tryhards are playing pretty slow here. They're having a hard time getting to mid. Rando doing a lot of damage on the high ground. KBK down to 20. Really escapes away. Nice serve. Boomer comes in for the finisher. Takes down Rando. Boink, and now a lot of frags going in the way of AG on the other end. It's incredible. Boomer with a KBK.
Oh no!
Now comes in the point to take down KBK.
Oh god. This middle was all over the place. I can't analyze this all I want, but really it's still going on. That's pretty much how crazy it is. This guy's actually trying to get his ass there onto the Sweater's not going to be able to manage it, but both medics end up going down. Inda spawned quite a bit earlier though. Not going to switch that medigun up. He's going to keep rocking that quick fix. No problem whatsoever. KBK might have felt like a different one. No, he's going to keep doing the exact same thing as well. And this is something I think AG didn't have to do. They're giving this one up. And even more so than that, Squid is building a sentry gun on last.
Good pick by Blaze on the high ground there on the lobby, and now it comes into last, jumping at that heavy. The heavy needs to go down soon. He finally gets finished off. Tryhard's towards the point. Sticky's coming in now.
Yeah.
That's going to be allowed for them at halftime now. Tryhard's leading 3-2.
Yeah, I'm an idiot by the way. I just thought during that push, like, the entry was probably because there was like a minute left on the board. They couldn't cap it all the way back anymore. That's what I thought. Because there's people with almost 100 points on Medic. Probably means it's the end of 30 minutes. So it's half time, ladies and gentlemen, 3-2 at the moment. The scoreline in favor of the Tryhards. Not completely unexpected, but it is as close as we expected. That's for sure. As both of these teams really, they get the best out of each other. It might not be the most high quality game that we can see, but it's unbelievably tense and there's plays all over the place. I kind of love it.
Yeah, a big story here is Sweater is still 3 dominations, 11,000 damage. Let's turn it over to Blank, who can tell us a bit more about and give us some insights into this game.
This game, well, when Clockwork's on Scout, Tryhard seem to take rounds. When he's on Sniper, AG kind of seems to pull away, but the whole crits quick fix dynamic, it's really making this game just sort of back and forth and really interesting. The transition plays, though, I feel like Tryhards are just pulling it off slightly better. Like, I know earlier I was talking about how teams walk through like chokes and just die to sticky traps, but Tryhards are doing things a little bit differently. Sometimes they'll shove the flank, other times, you know, they'll go out the new drop down that's at the choke point going in the middle, so I feel like teams just need to be pushing the other side of the map from the demo man more with quick fix, and that'll definitely give him an edge in this matchup.
Yeah, talked a little bit about the quick fix, Chris. But what about these mid fights? I mean, we've been seeing sniper heavy to mid, kind of unusual, don't you think?
Yeah, sniper heavy mid is not exactly exciting.
It's very cheesy. Let's just put it that way. It's very cheesy. It's European. I don't think you guys would be surprised to say that that is the way Europeans play from time to time. I think we figured that one out. Like, hey, let's do the most boring middles ever. It works though. Say whatever you want. The team that ran it won it twice. So, take whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess so. So, you guys just joining us in on this cast. This is the ESEA Season 14 LAN playoffs live from Dallas, Texas. We have Slin, Blank, and Pledge here, and TrukTruk is our cameraman, and he's been doing a great job, guys. I just want to throw some TrukTruk love out there. I'm watching the camera from the side of my other screen there, and he's been catching all the great angles, bringing you guys some good moments that we aren't able to catch as casters. And again, this is the first map in this lower bracket matchup. The loser of this best of 3 will go home, or at least sit there and watch everyone else play. The winner will move on to face the loser of Classic Mix-Up versus HRG, and that match will be coming right after this. So stay tuned. This second half should be going live soon. What do you think about your prediction, Pledge? What do you think about my prediction?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, I was expecting something. I was expecting a 3-2 at halftime. I didn't care which way, but it's gonna be close, right? That's the way it is, and that's the way we like to see it. These are the best 4 teams of North America at the moment. HRG, Classic Mix-Up, and then these 2 teams who dropped to the lower bracket, but are just dying to show the audience how unbelievably good players they are. And all 12 of them are making their way towards the next middle. No! Okay, as I say that, there's a heavy sniper at the moment for AG. Does that mean AG is going to win this middle, Slin?
I don't know. Boomer at the top left here, spamming stickies in towards Sweater, not really hitting a lot of them though. He's actually pretty lit himself. Sniper out for Kapow, he's looking for an angle. This is so weird to watch because they're just playing far back, and Sweater goes down. Hero in, takes down Kapow, the sniper, he's in behind the heavy with Squitter to be able to pick him down, but he's in a lot of trouble himself. He's the only one alive actually. Clockwork in on him, he tries to finish that one off and tries gonna get the kill. Try hard. Get this mid in first round of the second half.
Yeah. That's really how you play against it. You stack the point and let one scout flank. That is the way you play against it. You just let them sit there, just accept the fact that they're there, and look at the spawn rate going on. Probably should say spawn rate. It's actually a bad idea. They're spawn camping at the moment. That's basically what's happening. No bad words right there as the rounds already gets picked up, and the tryhards suddenly a 4-2 on the board. And remember, they did this last time. When they were 3-1 down at halftime against Mix-Up, they picked up a super fast first round in the second half.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching Boomer once again. He's taking a really quick rollout, sir, on the other end, going to choke as well, but Boomer's gonna make it there first. And looks like he's pretty lit though after this rollout. I don't know if he did it correctly or didn't grab the health pack or something, but he's kind of hurt against the lack of buffs from this quick fix. Boomer throwing pipes towards that enemy choke, and the soldiers are coming in now. Boink is able to get the kill on the hero. Clockwork, nice 2K, 3K taking us right. Is coming in to finish off the next couple kills. And tryhards again running away with this match, getting huge frags. Boink's gonna go down immediately, and wow, tryhards just rolling through right now.
When the top right-hand side of your screen gets filled with underscores, you know Clockwork is wrecking house. That's basically what I've been noticing for the tryhards game so far. And suddenly, out of nowhere, massive underscores as Clockwork picked up that 3K. No problem whatsoever, and AEG really in a bunch of trouble right now. Lost up middle, no advantage. Basically, they have to just pray to God they can hold on to this one. And KB Ghost is going to try 3 times. The charm gets the way up there, and together with the rest of his team, they're going to make their move on towards last. Indust 65% onto this quick fix already. He's probably going to have that in time, or else a little bit after that. I don't think the tryhards are going to be looking to close it off right here. They're going to try, that's for sure.
Yeah, they use it that heavy. He's doing so much damage. Crits is out, laser beams. Kapow takes down Try. Boink gonna grab hero, and there's more frags going down in the water for AG. And that's gonna put the tryhards on their back heels. They're backing their way out towards second point, up towards that choke. And AG are trying to make their way out. Blaze gonna take down Indust from the lobby. Huge play there. And that might actually help them, allow tryhards to stop the second point from going down. See Boink in position, he's ready to bomb in. Oh.
I don't really like the fact, I think it's Rando still sitting there. Yeah, it was Rando sitting on that side. I don't like that at all. You lose your medic, like you gotta make something happen. That's not capping a point, that's suiciding on towards the enemy medic. Right now, you're in trouble. The rest of your team is in trouble. Sweater's still dead as well, and as this quick rampages on towards this last. You can see underscores flying across the top right hand side. And the tryhards are gonna pick up the first map here, ladies and gentlemen. 3-2 was looking close, but in all honesty, the tryhards shooting out of their starting blocks towards the second half, and in 5 minutes it is done. 5-2 on the board, and AG is going to scratch themselves on the head and be like, wow, that went really, really, really fast.
Yeah, it was a close match, and then tryhards really ran away with it, getting the last couple wins on mid, and then just rolling all the way through. AG made a decent attempt out of there at that last part, but the tryhards just capitalized on the pushing mistake, and then we're able to roll it back to last. So pretty short half, but I'll turn it over to Blank to see what he's got to say about it.
Well, the second half basically came down to the 2 mid fights. The first mid, we saw AG run the heavy sniper strat once again, but that time around, tryhards didn't actually bomb anybody into him. So, like, how you beat the heavy snipers, kind of as Pledge said, you just establish point presence. You know, nobody really full on commits into the heavy. Somebody just kind of gets behind their big door, and then you just pinch them. And that was just the fourth round for tryhards, and then the round after that was Boomer actually rolled out choke, but he missed the med pack and had like 40 health, I think, or something like that. Yeah. But nobody on AG looked at him, so Boomer shot like 4 stickies and 4 pipes and just did a billion damage, and Clockwork got to run and get, well, I mean, the Clockwork show after that, so.
I didn't actually
discount the other players. I mean,
no, I was just gonna say I didn't actually get to see if Clockwork actually got like a double kill with 1 shot or something like that. I didn't, because those 3 kills that he got ended up on the board really fast. I want a replay of this. Someone put an instant replay feature in TIV 2. Valve, please. We need this. I want to look back at that. But no, either way, like Blank said, like they didn't see that Boomer was weak. They didn't realize that, but it ended up biting them in the ass. It's the way it is.
And on the other end, you know, the other players on tryhards had great games as well, not to discount them. Blaze, Try, I love the aggression from them, just jumping in, putting out a ton of damage. Looking at this match as well, Boomer's having a much better game than he did against Classic Mix-Up. You can see there he had 13,500 damage. A lot of frags go down. 32 and 10 was his KD. And yeah, if you don't shut down Boomer, you're going to be in trouble here. So it looks like we're going towards the second map. I'm going to wait for Killing, our ESEA admin on site, to let us know what the
KBK is saying this is Reed's first time demo on Metalworks, so my nightmare is actually coming true, most likely. And I don't know, like, we can analyze Metalworks all we want, but I think AG might just have that feeling that I spoke about earlier. If you lose to a team and you feel like you cannot beat them, you gotta do something weird, you gotta do something crazy and just pray to God that they get thrown off guard. Metalworks, Viaduct, maybe not so Viaduct, but Metalworks and Gravel Pits are definitely maps where you can do that.
Yeah, momentum plays a big part in this game, and as you saw, once the momentum was going in favor of the tryhards, able to just keep it moving through. So, looks like AG has vetoed Kick and Hill Viaduct, and then tryhards vetoed Granary. So the final pick is going to be
Please not Metalworks,
as you mentioned. Yeah.
Okay,
the one
fine.
match Pledge didn't want to watch.
Yeah, it's like I said to Slin the past couple of days. I was like, we don't have Metalworks in Europe, guys. We don't have Metalworks. Like it's okay. I watched hours and hours and hours of Metalworks over the past couple of days, so I should be all right. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Metalworks is going to be the map of choice, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to a very quick commercial break, but when we come back, the tryhards in Apocalypse Gaming are going to face off on Metalworks, the second map after tryhards picked up their victory on the first one, 5-2 here in Gollywash. AG is going to have to try and pull this one back. Their life is on the line right here. The ESEA Season 14 LAN playoffs, Dallas, Texas. Don't go anywhere.